loosely, go ahead and choose me. Here I am, listen loosely, don't say that you knew me. Here I am, listen loosely, go ahead and choose me.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 2 of the Cannaverse. And you already know who it is. I'm the host with my co-host. And go ahead, Bobby. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, Hollywood, baby, Hollywood here.
Yes.
In the cat. Look, I'm in the Cannaverse.
He's fascinated with the blur right now.
And what really amazes me is I don't know how I did it. I really have no idea. I don't know how to turn it on. I don't know how I turned it on, and I don't know how to turn it off.
So
but here it is.
Here it is. Perfect. I love the room setup. It looks blurry.
Yeah. I don't know what. I don't know what it is. That was the thing about Bigfoot.
What was the thing about Bigfoot?
That's what Bigfoot was actually blurry. That's why all the pictures look like that.
Oh. That's what I think about the Loch Ness Monster too. It's crazy.
Blurry, right? The Loch Ness Monster too is really blurry.
He's blurry in real life. That's why the pictures come out like that.
Yeah. Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster are both actually blurry. When you see them, they're actually blurry.
In real life. That's why all the photos are blurry. Yeah. Duh. Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah, so those photos are true depictions.
True real life. They're actually real, just blurry. All right, so on episode number 2, you gave me some great.
Hey, look at that. I'm really in the Cannaverse.
You need to light that to be in the Cannaverse. Perfect. So, you gave me some facts this week about things I actually didn't know. And
I'm sorry, what?
I said you gave me some facts this week about things I didn't even know about, like pre-rolls and everything. And I think that's where we should start, honestly, is on those facts you gave me, because I think they're dope. I think they're, you see, dope. You see what I said? Dope.
That's a pun. No pun intended.
No pun intended. No pun intended.
No. Hey, look. Look at that.
In the Cannaverse.
Smoking clears in the Cannaverse.
Dang.
Yes, sir.
We're like in the future right now. Right now. We're in the future right now. Right now we're in the future. Oh, with the Clipper.
No, wait, no, we're not in the future.
No, like right now. Right, like right now. No, right now. No, right now.
No.
We're constantly in the present.
You've never experienced either one, the future or the past.
Well, because we're constantly in the present. Where are we talking about this? We're doing a Cannaverse podcast, or a?
Well, you said it. I just, you know me. I don't write anything down. Everything's off the cuff for me.
I know, but what was that pre-roll thing you were telling me about this week?
The pre-roll thing here. Let me just look it up. I have it right here.
Perfect.
It was a statistic about pre-rolls, and let me see if I could find that again. Yeah, here we go. Pre-rolls are the fastest growing product category in 2024.
Wow.
The fastest growing category out of all cannabis products. That's the fastest growing category.
Wow.
It says pre-roll sales jumped from 11.9%
In 2003.
from 2023 to 2024.
Wow. Wow. And what was the number of how many pre-rolls got sold?
The pre-roll industry is $4.1 billion.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Three three hundred 394 million units.
Wow. Wow. It's insane.
That is insane. That's like uh, uh it's hard. You know what? It's hard to imagine, and it's not really that hard to imagine because when you think about it, if people are going someplace, um, they're not like us. We're just sitting here. We're just sitting talking about whatever.
Right.
Uh, so we can take the time to roll. But a lot of people, I don't think, want to take that time.
Oh, I agree. I think a lot of people don't know how to.
So what?
I think a lot of people don't know how to roll. And I think people just like the convenience for it, right? I think that's why like we have fast food, right? Fast food is convenience.
When you roll in blunts, you can roll a lot more sloppy.
Well, my blunts are never sloppy.
Like you rarely see someone roll a blunt that looks like a cigar.
Well, hold on. Look at that. Perfect burn right there and everything. With the filter in it too.
Who turned you onto those clear papers?
Oh,
Some
I
guy
mean,
you know.
some really good guy that I know. He's really funny. He's in the Cannaverse right now. Actually, it's crazy. Like legit in the. He's really really in it. I didn't want to let you know that.
This is it. And I don't know how I created it. I'm just here. I'm in it.
Oh,
And
you're
not
part,
only am
you're
I
part of creating it.
I'm in the now in the Cannaverse.
You are in the now in the
Yeah,
Cannaverse.
in the Cannaverse.
So you're in the now in the Cannaverse. How you feeling? How you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm a little tired. I got to tell you, we were talking before. Um, I've had an odd sleep pattern lately. Um, I might fall asleep in the middle of this pod.
I hope not. I'm clipping all the snoring too.
This is just a video. Like, what was that? What was that show? What was that show?
You talking about Family Guy?
No, no, no. Max Headroom. Do you remember Max Headroom?
No.
You don't remember Max Headroom? Oh
Nope.
my gosh. All right. Never mind. I know there's an audience out there. I know there's
That knows.
there's an age appropriate viewer that knows
When
who
you were
Max Headroom
when you
is.
were doing
And
that,
if you know who it is,
email us.
email me at the Cannaverse, thecannaverse.questions@gmail.com.
I like it. I like it. Yes, email us. And if you really thought he sounded like
Don't forget to subscribe and share and ring the bell
and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And if you felt like he sounded like Quagmire from Family Guy when he did that motion, and I would replay that motion right here. Boom, it replayed. Then
what's that?
Email this.
Oh.
Because
And if you have a question,
and if you have a question, also email this right at the bottom.
email me at Cannaverse.questions@gmail.com.
There you go. Boom. It'll be down here the whole podcast, so
Yeah.
you can't miss it. You can't miss it.
And we'll answer you.
We will. We will. So tell me, what is your favorite type of like sativa, indica, hybrid? What is your favorite type of one to smoke?
Uh, I'm a sativa guy.
And what's the reason for that? Like, why do you like sativa over indica?
Well, I like to smoke indica now and later, now that I'm older, because it helps me sleep.
Okay.
Because I have an issue with that. So I like to smoke that. Like to smoke indica to sleep. And I don't, if I'm smoking and I'm out or I'm doing something, I don't want to feel tired or rested, or I want to feel, I want to smoke and go ziplining.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a sativa person too, and a way to remember it for people that don't know, sativa stay up, indica in the couch. You know, that's how I always remember the two. Is there a way? Is there a little saying that you have that you remember it, or you just remember? You know,
No,
uh,
I
you
just
just
remembered.
okay, okay. I was taught that like at
And I
a
tell you, when I was younger, and this is actually something I also want to talk about. We had I was I was fortunate enough to be able to smoke Acapulco Gold.
Acapulco Gold.
Yeah, you don't know what Acapulco Gold is, right?
No.
Acapulco Gold is it's from Acapulco, it's just like it sounds, and it's gold because it in the area of Acapulco that it was grown in was very uh, rich in nutrients, and it had a lot of sun, a lot of humidity, um, and those are a lot of factors that make a plant sativa or indica. You know, if a
Right.
lot of heat and humidity will make it a sativa.
Right.
Um, and um, and the the bud, the Acapulco Gold was it was literally like, you know how you see buds today and they look purple, or
Huh.
they have orange
Orange
hairs or
hairs
something
on
like
it.
that. Yeah, these buds were literally yellow. Not only the hairs, the leaves were yellow, like mustard color.
Did you get it from Acapulco?
Well, that's the only place you were able to get it from.
I'm
We had a
saying,
guy that, yeah, we knew a guy that got it, and he had a steady supply of it. And
how long
so
ago was this?
what's that?
How long ago?
I don't know, when I was a teenager.
Okay, okay. We're talking about years ago. Got it.
Yeah, not like 5 years ago.
I mean, I want to give everybody kind of like a reference on time frame.
Yeah, I mean,
35 years ago, 40 years
Acapulco,
ago.
Acapulco Gold. If you're familiar with Led Zeppelin,
Hmm.
and I'm not sure of the song. I'm trying to think of the song, but I can't think of the name of the song. But there's a song where the line in the song is, I got a pocket full of silver, I got a pocket full of gold. And the silver that he's talking about is money, but the gold that he's talking about
Was Acapulco?
Is Acapulco Gold.
What? So how good was it?
The Acapulco Gold is the mother of all sativas.
It was that good.
It's that good.
It was probably the best sativa you ever smoked. You could say that.
Ever, ever. And
Wow.
aside from one other, and I'll give you a test. Here's a test, okay? Do you know what land race is?
Land race?
Land race, land race,
Land race.
land race.
I don't. Tell me.
Land race are strains of marijuana that have not been altered, genetically altered, or have been by man in any way.
Okay.
They're still the original.
Plant.
Still the original strains. And I'll give you a test. Here's a test. Okay. There are six in this on the sativa category. In the sativa category, there are six main landrace strains, which are considered the first sativas.
Okay.
Okay, and Acapulco Gold, they gave you
Is one
Acapulco
of them.
Gold is one of them. Yeah.
Okay. So there's
Uh,
5 more.
there's five more. Can you name any one?
Hmm. And it would not be a name that we would know today now because it's
It could be because some of these
what
some of these strains,
like
some of these
granddaddy.
uh, well, Granddaddy Perp. I think Granddaddy Perp is a landrace indica strain, and I'll look that up as soon as we do the sativas. But uh, some of these strains you do see today, but they're few and far between.
All right, I'm gonna say few and far between. I'm gonna say, I mean, I can name. I feel like I can name more indicas, maybe, right? Because I feel like White Widow would
Maybe.
probably be an indica, right? That would be an indica, like one of the main strands. Um, I was thinking Gorilla Glue, but I don't think that would be one
That's
of
an
them.
indie also. Yeah, that's an
Huh?
indie. That's an
Okay.
indie also.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll give them to you because it'd probably be very difficult for
Oh,
you.
Kush. Kush has to be one of them.
Um, that would be an indica also,
Okay.
if it is. But and like I said, we'll do that in a minute. But I'll give you the sativas:
All right. Tell me.
Acapulco Gold, Durban Poison,
Oh, okay. Durban Poison. Okay.
Lamb's Bread,
Wow. Never heard of that one. Lamb's bread. Okay.
Panama Red,
Never heard of that one either.
Colombian Gold,
Never heard of that one either.
Chocolate Thai.
Chocolate Thai.
Yeah,
Never heard of that one either. I heard of Durban Poison.
and the thing is that all of these strains are pure sativas.
Wow.
So
100% sativa. And
they're
they're the originals.
yeah, they're the mothers of all.
So all the strains after that get mixed with.
It's believed that Acapulco Gold is the mother of all sativas, even the ones that the other five that are on the
Wow.
list.
Wow. That was like. But if that's true, then the other ones are technically not a pure plant. They're still like a mix then technically, right? That would mean
I
technically
don't,
there's only
I
one.
wasn't there. I don't know how they pulled that off. I
But you
really
get what I'm
don't.
saying, right? If there's
But
6 pure.
we're going to get into a whole conversation about God in a minute.
No, 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 no. So how many indicas are there?
All right, there's six also.
Oh, there are 6. Okay. Did I name any of them when I named them? Granddaddy P?
Well, you came close with Kush.
Okay.
There's a Hindu Kush.
Okay. What's that
Uh,
one that the rappers in the old songs used to sing about? There's one that I know. Oh man. The Chronic. Chronic has to be one.
no, it's not.
What?
No,
What?
no.
Wow.
All right, so here they are. Hindu Kush,
Okay, Hindu Kush.
Afghani, and Hindu Kush is from Pakistan.
Okay, Afghani, I heard it too. Okay.
Okay, and that's from Afghanistan. Uh, Shebourgan,
Okay, never heard of it.
which is also from Afghanistan.
Okay,
Mag,
never
that's
heard of
just
it.
M-A, yeah, that's just M-A-G.
Okay, never heard of it.
All right. That's from Iran. Puna Buddhas,
Wow, never heard of it.
that's from Hawaii. And Mocha Loki Perps, which is also from Hawaii.
Okay, all right. So, how many of those buds have you tried personally? Out of all 12 of them, indica and sativa.
Afghani.
Okay, I've tried
Just
that one.
only Afghani on the indica list.
Okay,
Um, Durban Poison,
okay,
Acapulco Gold,
okay,
Lamb's Bread, uh, Panama Red on the sativa.
okay. So you have two more on me. No, you don't. You have three more on me because you also did the gold. You didn't mention that one. You smoked that back in the way day. This is how this Acapulco Gold.
Acapulco Gold,
Yes.
Durban Poison,
Yeah,
Lamb's
yeah,
Bread, and
yeah,
Panama Red.
yeah. So three more than me. We got to up that, buddy. We got to up that. I want to try every single size. If we, bro, how do they still grow Acapulco Gold? Now I want to know, like, if I can go there and get it.
There's a there. Well, I always look for it all the time. I look for it all the time, but I never find it. Not even in a, you know, on the black market dispensary. I don't see it. I just don't.
But can we go to
Uh,
Acapulco and go get the gold?
no, no, but there is, and if you search for it online, the only place, well, you might find seed banks that say they have it,
Okay, but you there might not
but
be real.
they're getting it. There's only one place. There's only one place that has Acapulco Gold seeds,
So you would
and it's
have to grow it then.
and it's a place called Barney's Farm. And this isn't a plug for Barney's Farm. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Very good. Thank. You can cut that little part out where I get up.
I got you.
But this isn't a plug for Barney's Farm. But if you're looking for Acapulco Gold seeds, a place called Barney's Farm, and I believe they're in, I don't know, somewhere like Sweden or Denmark or something like that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I was
Oh,
thinking you were gonna say United States somewhere that has the plug to
no,
get
no,
them.
no,
Okay,
no. It's
okay,
like Holland. It's like Holland or some shit like
okay,
that.
okay.
And and they have, or they claim to have Acapulco Gold seeds. And I actually bought some.
Yeah.
I have them. Yeah, I have some right up on my shelf here. Um, uh, I haven't grown them. I don't really have a spot to do that, but
Maybe one day.
maybe one day.
Yeah, maybe one
Well,
day.
they might go bad by the time that. I just
Dude,
throw, I
dude.
just
So
throw them.
how like did you
I just
go
throw them.
there?
I just throw them in the garden.
See what happens.
What? What were you asking me?
Did you actually have to go there and get them?
No, no, no. You can. They'll ship them to you.
Oh,
You
okay,
can.
okay, okay.
Yeah, it's a safe. It's a safe. If you want to buy, if you want to buy seeds, um, email me at the Cannaverse.
Yes,
Got
email.
questions
We're not going to
at
go
gmail
into
at
we're
gmail.com.
not going to go into how much further that. But listen, that is awesome.
I can give you sources where that I know that are legitimate that won't rip you off.
Yeah, there you
Not
go.
that I'm not I don't make anything on it. It just I can just lead you in the right direction.
Exactly. We can help you out on that side.
That's it.
Uh, um. So wow. So give me a story. Like, what do you remember? How big were the nugs of Acapulco Gold? Like, can you describe it to me?
Hard to remember. I tell you the truth.
Well, you felt
I
like you
remember.
were like you smoked it, and you felt like you were just like on like go all day, or it's like you were on go for like 4 hours. You know?
Yeah, I remember the high being a lot more intense. Um, Even though they say weed today is,
Better.
it's so much more potent,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you believe
and
that though? I was gonna
I
ask you
don't.
that. I was gonna ask you that.
I I don't. I don't. And first of all, you can only get so high.
That is true. There is a max highness.
And it depends on the fat content in your body.
Yeah, yeah.
So, that's how you get high. The THC you get absorbed in the fat, and you'll get high. It gets in your bloodstream, and you get high. That's how you
Right,
get high.
right.
So, um, I remember, when we were teenagers, me and my friends, weed wasn't like it is today. Today, everybody has weed. You know what I mean? Like
That's
it's just
true.
everywhere.
That's
It's
true.
everywhere.
Yeah, it's true. Back then, it was like
It-
way hidden.
yeah,
You had to know the right guy that
and
knew the right guy.
and that knew the guy that knew the guy that like
Yeah,
yeah, it
it had to
was
like
like
cross through 8 hands before you even got your weed. You know?
really, it
Yeah.
really was. But we happen to know a guy um that was a good friend of ours, and we had a really good connection with him. Um, but I remember uh, uh, before we knew him, and after he moved away, uh, the times when we weren't able to get weed, when it was more scarce, uh, if we were able to buy a dime bag, we were thrilled to death.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because it was so tough
And
to
we would
get.
take and we would take the dime bag, and we would roll a joint out of the dime bag, and four of us would get high.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it was a different time. But the other thing is, like you were saying, is that
Well,
you
I
didn't
think you
have
would
the
still do that.
convenience for it every day.
I'm sorry.
You didn't have the convenience for it to smoke every day back then. You like you were saying, like it was really tough to get. So like you're buying
Well,
a dime bag.
if we were able to buy a dime bag, we bought 20.
That is true. I agree.
So, uh, but we would roll a little joint. Four of us would get high, and I think you could still do that today with the weed that you get today, not from a dispensary. Well, maybe I don't know. I don't want to put dispensary weed down, but I'm never thrilled with dispensary weed myself.
You know what it is? They always dry it too much.
It's always dried out for
Because it's
sure.
dry
Always
weight.
dried
They
out.
sell you dry weight. That's why they do it. You know, you're getting like a 3.5
And not that
dry
that's
weight.
and not that that's bad. That doesn't mean it's bad just because it's dry.
No, and I agree. It just has a different flavor, as you know, right?
It takes away, yeah, the terps disintegrate for sure,
Yeah, yeah,
or deteriorate. Yeah,
and again, there's
absolutely.
nothing wrong with it. They take really good care at growing their stuff, like really good care at growing their stuff, which is they actually are regulated by like the whole state, and they have to go through millions of dollars of like inspections and stuff just to and like bug control and everything like that. It's honestly I mean the state wants its money, right? You know, so like you say it's like a good thing that the state's watching over, but they're really just doing it to get paid, right? But that's a different conversation for a different side. But it is really really well monitored as far as like when you buy something at a dispensary, you know it's pretty good. It's just really it's dry
You
bud.
would expect it. You would expect it to be, but there's reports right in Jersey that people have gotten sick from weed and found mold in weed and all different kinds of things.
Wow, I believe that too, though. I believe that too. it all depends who's packaging it and how they get packaged and stuff like that. There are really good brands that you can go to, but they're really expensive. Like a cookies brand. Like the guy's been doing it for so long. Like when you get a cookies package, it's gonna be something good. You know what I'm saying? He just built
Again,
built that
you would
repetition.
expect it. You would expect it to be, but and usually I would say usually it is, but not for the price that it is.
Oh yeah, by far no. By far it's crazy. They have
You know that the the cost of weed is determined by how how strong the market is in whatever state.
yeah, absolutely.
So there's states like Colorado that are selling $30 eighths.
Oh, cheaper than that. I did the
Yeah.
Green Mile.
While they're 70, like a brand like Cookies, if you buy and a friend of mine works at a dispensary and sells the Cookies brand, and it's $70 for that eighth.
Oh, and it's sometimes even more than that. You know, that's what's crazy about it. And you're absolutely right. But that's why,
That smoke looks pretty wild in the Cannaverse, doesn't it?
yeah, it does. Moving around. Yeah, it's dope. It's cool. You're really in the Cannaverse.
Yeah.
But you're absolutely right. I mean, I did the Green Mile in Colorado, and it's literally like the most dispensaries within a mile in the United States. You ever been to the Green Mile before?
Excuse me.
The Green Mile in Colorado.
What about it?
Have you ever done it?
No.
No. It's pretty cool. You like continue to like walk across the street to a different dispensary for like a whole mile, and they're all competing against each other, and the price is so cheap. You could buy like apes over there for like $10. And the way each store is different, so they all do different things like to try to attract you inside. And some stores like they do it really well and try to like teach you and inform you and like almost have you, because you're not allowed to touch the bud before you buy it, right? So they put the bud in your face. It's not like New Jersey. New Jersey is the worst
Yeah,
place
it's
to
like look
buy
at a
bud
picture.
ever.
Yeah, in New Jersey, you get to look at a picture of it.
You're literally going. You came in like how you go to a coffee shop and you smell coffee, and you're like, this is a coffee shop, right? You go to a dispensary and you smell like you're
You
in
don't
a
even feel like
factory.
you don't even smell like you're in a hospital.
Exactly. It's like, come on, dude. Like you're selling bud. I want the place to smell like marijuana, bro. I'm sorry. I'm here to buy bud. Like, like sell me on it, And one of the sells is like it should be smelling like it. I want to smell good, bud. Like, isn't that's a thing to me, right? Like,
Well, not nothing for nothing, but that's that's a that's a customer draw. That's a sales attraction. That's a selling technique. You walk into a candle shop, you smell the candles. You walk into a bakery, you
but
smell the
isn't that
thing.
isn't that what they should do though?
Yeah, absolutely. I think so too.
Like you should be like advertising your product. Like, don't you want to have
I
me
heard a
buy
fun
more?
fact today talking about smells. I'm going to take you off the subject for a minute, but I heard a fun fact today talking about smells. The smell, not even the taste or the sight, just the smell of pizza
Uh-huh.
triggers serotonin and dopamine in your brain and causes you to feel good.
And you see, what does
Just the
marijuana
smell.
smell do? Anytime you smell marijuana in a public place, you're like,
No, I'm like, who's
yeah,
smoking? I'm like, who's smoking?
yeah, yeah. You're like, who is that person? I want to be friends with that person.
Where's my buddy?
It's the same thing
I
as
tell
like you
you,
said, pizza.
I was at a concert. I was at a concert a few weeks back. I went to see Dorothy,
Uh-huh.
and I was online. I had my ticket already, and I was online, and it was a sold out show, and it was at the Stone Pony, so it was a real small place, and everybody wants to stand close. So I was there pretty early, and I was standing online, and people were in front of me, behind me, and I was smoking. And I offered the people in front of me to smoke, and they didn't want to smoke. And I offered them, and he didn't want it. And nobody really even wanted to talk to me or anything. They all kind of were like looking at me, like I was the only one smoking
Right,
weed
right, right,
online,
right, right, right.
and like I was the devil.
Yeah, they're looking at you like you're crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
what the
yeah, yeah,
fuck is
yeah.
with this guy?
Yeah, yeah, it's
So,
unbelievable.
all right, I didn't, I didn't bother me, and so I finished smoking, and the line moved. I got in, bought a beer, I went up, and I was standing at the stage. I watched the show, and just before the show was over, maybe like one song or something like that, a few minutes before the show ended, I left the crowd, and there's a back deck there where people go out and smoke. Um, Cigarettes mostly. And I sat by one of the tables and I rolled a joint and I lit it up and I started smoking. And now back there, I started smoking. Like five people came over. They're like, "Yo, hey, bro."
Now you have friends.
Now I have friends.
What
The
about me
show is
before?
over.
What about
Yeah, the
me
show is
before?
over. Everybody wants to get high and go to sleep now.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. They look at you like, yo, if I hit that blunt, I'm gonna be trashed. This whole you don't even smoke the blunt. If I do the roll up, I'm gonna be trashed for the whole concert. I'm not even gonna be able to comprehend anything, and I'll forget what happened. So they wait till the end. Like, what's up, my man?
But yeah, no, I like to be high at shows, at concerts.
I like to be
I
high
like to
like
be.
almost anywhere. I'm not gonna lie.
Um, Yeah, me too. I mean, I've cut down a lot. I really cut down a lot, but
I mean,
um,
me too, me too. And
there was a point. There was a point where I was chain smoking. I was just smoking throughout the day,
all
all day,
day, all day.
all day, every day.
And
For
I used to be like that too. About 7, 8 years ago, probably maybe 9 years ago, I would literally like 15 like cigars in a day, 20 cigars in a day, and like I was like, oh man, this is crazy. But I was doing like zigzags. You remember zigzags?
sure,
So I would buy like packs of zigzags, and I would roll just like back to back to back to back to back to back. But I never did it. But a
that's what
little.
makes you. That's what makes you smoke more when you have them when they're just all rolled and you could just grab it.
Oh yeah, exactly. Because I would just roll them
And
like a
that's
bunch of
why
them.
and that's why the pre-roll industry is booming.
Oh yeah. Woo! Wow, way to go back to it. That was good. Wow. All right, yeah, absolutely. That is exactly why the pre-roll business is booming because it's a convenience, right? It's like easy to grab. Like I always wanted to open a check this out. Me and Crystal always wanted to open up a coffee shop together, right? And the coffee shop, I'm not going to tell you the name because I don't want anybody to steal it. I'll tell you offline, but I'm not going to tell you right now, right? It's such a good idea to like sell coffee and really be known for a coffee and sell you a doobie. And that's all you could buy is like pre-rolls. That's it. You can't buy bud here. Like I'll give you a sativa hybrid or indica pre-roll, and that's it. Like you don't know the name of it. You're just getting a pre-roll and a coffee, and we'll do like a 2 for 20. Get a coffee and get a pre-roll, and you're good for you're good for work when you go to work, and then you're good for the way home. Like it's or good when you're at the house. It's such a great idea, bro.
Um, Not regular coffee, but like instant coffee, like a freeze dried coffee.
No, like I want like
We
we would
can,
have
we,
like actual coffee shop, like an actual like
it's
real.
funny that it's funny that you talk about that coffee thing because since we've been doing this podcast, the Cannaverse and the
The joke for joke.
Yeah. Um, since we've been doing that, I was thinking of products to sell,
Uh-huh.
and I discussed a couple of them with you. You know that. So I got a couple in the works. Um, but one of the items that I didn't tell you about was coffee.
Like an actual coffee, like
I think I think we should sell our own coffee.
I mean, I love that idea. But we got to make coffee beans and stuff, no?
I think we should sell Hollywood beans.
I like it. I like it. Let's figure out how to do it. I'm down.
I'll talk to you about it later, but I kind of looked into it already.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about it off air. That is awesome.
So stay tuned.
You might be able to get a cup of
The Very Blunt
Hollywood
podcast
beans.
may very soon have their own coffee.
I love it. Oh, that's good. Okay. That's awesome. Gold. That is Acapulco gold right there, dude.
I'm an idea man, bro.
Dude, I
I'm
love it. I love it. I'm gonna start using that Acapulco gold, and because I usually am like, yo, that is gold. That is solid. My new slang word for it is you are Acapulco gold. That is awesome. And then when
That's
people
so
are like,
Acapulco. That is so Acapulco, baby.
I
That is
love it. I love it. And the way you described it, said it was the number one sativa ever. I mean, that deserves like a phrase in my life now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. It was an uh amazing bud. It really was. It really was. And like I said, I remember the high uh lasting a lot longer. It was much different. Perhaps because we were younger and we weren't we weren't used to smoking as much, so we got a lot more high. Could
But
be.
we're all at different times in our life. You know, I feel like like what you said before. You still get high on everything today too, right?
Absolutely.
So it's all where your body's
But
at,
then
where your mind's at, and everything.
it also depends on your tolerance, because there's people that'll smoke every day, like I was describing before. You're chain smoking, you're smoking 15, 20 joints a day, every day. And I've heard people say this to me. Oh, Hollywood, fucking A, I don't get high anymore. Fucking stop smoking for a little while.
Right, right. Exactly.
Take a tolerance break, because you're filled up, man. You can't put any more in there.
I mean, and
So
like you said, it's on body fat. So eventually you start, getting that out of your system. You know, if you stop for a little bit, right?
yeah, if you're saturated with, like, once you smoke, and it doesn't take a lot, it only takes a few milligrams of THC. It doesn't take anywhere near uh, uh, that thing you have over there.
Exactly. I agree. It doesn't take that. Just 3 milligrams, and that was good. So it's good. It's good. All right. So in the Cannaverse. All right. You know what? I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna close it. Um, I think we had such a good conversation today. We threw stories and just funny things, and we talked about marijuana today. And actually, that story you told us was awesome. So actually, both stories, the one with the stone pony, awesome. And I feel like it's definitely something that when you're someone that doesn't mind smoking all the time, like it is what it is. We're in Jersey, and it's legal. So um, why not enjoy yourself at the at a
Well,
show?
it still has that stigma that even though it's legal, it still has a stigma that it's not because before I was out on the when I was first out on the line and I was smoking, everybody looked at me like I had three heads, and nobody wanted to talk to me. Nobody wanted to be a part of smoking with me.
I mean, but it's sad. Why are they judging you?
Well, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different conversation. I mean,
Well, I agree. I agree. Um, but I mean, I love both stories, and I think that I think it came out really well.
well, I just talk, bro. I don't. Anytime I'm on this pod with you, is I don't script anything. I mean, everything is just it's just me.
We don't script these ones. The joke for jokes, I do. Kind of. I write down my jokes before, so I have them ready. He's definitely top of the dome, ready man over here. So,
Well,
um,
I get prompted off of you. You'll tell a joke, and it'll prompt me, and then once that engine starts running, I can. Oh man, I got that one. That one. That one.
I just want to let everybody know that we are going to be releasing another joke for joke podcast on my man's birthday coming up. So this one's coming out, and on his birthday, you guys will see another joke for joke number 3. And I think you guys are gonna love it because we're gonna do a little bit something different. That's gonna be you guys will see. It's gonna be good.
Uh-oh.
So
We're gonna do something different than the
yeah.
joke podcast.
No, we're doing the joke podcast, but we're gonna like stick to other categories.
What are we gonna do?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you later on. I got a really good idea for us. So, I don't want to ruin it for everybody else. Tell me something. Tell me something closing, baby. Tell me.
Um, the rear view mirror is only there to see how good you look while you're going somewhere else.
Oh, yo, Acapulco, go, bro.